State Superintendent Ryan Walters called the situation surrounding a Metro principal who reportedly moonlights as a drag queen unacceptable. This in a video he just posted online today. Well, we dug into the social media posts that got the Western Heights community talking, and we can now confirm more new information tonight.
We can confirm that the principal of John Glenn Elementary is a drag queen who read during a story hour at a Metro library a couple years ago. And you may remember just yesterday, we confirmed reports that he faced child pornography charges 20 years ago in a case that was eventually dismissed.
This is completely unacceptable. We know that radical gender theory has been a direct assault on our kids, and we can't allow this in our schools.
State Superintendent Ryan Walters sharing his thoughts online after a post from the account Libs of TikTok brought the situation to widespread attention. Here's a look at a video the Metro Library posted of now John Glenn principal Shane Murnan reading children's books as Chantel Mandalay.
Him being a drag queen, like, that doesn't bother me, but I've seen going around that not only is he a drag queen, but he dresses in drag and reads children's books to children about gender.
And we also learned today from the Payne County District Attorney's Office that the judge in that child pornography case dismissed it over a lack of probable cause.
Western Heights held its first school board meeting since making national headlines for hiring a drag queen as an elementary school principal. A TikTok video posted last month brought widespread attention to the principal, as well as child pornography charges he faced 2 decades ago that were dismissed.
Even before the Western Heights District Board meeting started, you could sense the tension outside.
And welcome to the Western Heights regular scheduled board meeting.
Inside, district leaders gave the public a chance to share their concerns. A large majority spoke in favor of Dr. Murnan, while wearing a hashtag Stand for Murnan t-shirt.
I'm not sure why we're even here. I don't like what I think is, if I don't like what you do in your time off, so I'm going to fire you. I don't like the charges you got were dismissed. This shouldn't even be a discussion.
Some even pointed the finger at State Superintendent Ryan Walters for this controversy.
A politician is convincing loving parents of a problem that doesn't exist in order to gain attention and power in his own quest for higher office.
Much of the room agreed with what they heard, often reacting to speeches like this. Though some people disagree. And a couple people shared their thoughts with the board.
Let's not pretend like nothing that people should be concerned about. That's a falsehood.
I'm here today in Oklahoma City to ask the Western Heights School Board why they are defending an elementary school principal who was previously arrested on child porn charges. I am here with the State Superintendent, Ryan Walters. What are your thoughts on this case?
The reality is when you work with kids, that's inappropriate. We've heard from parents all over the state of Oklahoma, parents in the district, that absolutely do not want this adult around their kids. And so it's time for the school board to act, and we absolutely believe this individual should be removed from the school.
There is no reason to fire Dr. Murnan or anyone else for being an entertainer.
I'm not sure why we're even here.
The board meeting just ended, and they actually are defending and protecting Shane Murnan. I mean, this is unreal. They're going to have an elementary school principal who is arrested on child porn charges around children every day. Insane.
Red Hood, which is a book in Airport and BC High School, has not been come before the board or any committee yet, has detailed graphic sex scenes between minors, and it's in our public schools right now. Let me give you an example of this. Do y'all want freedom for our kids to read this in high school? His pubic hair surrounding his erection is wet-tipped and urgent, and you stroke it with your fingers.
Mr. Sayers, I'm gonna have to stop and ask that you don't read aloud, please.
Let me bleep it out for you. Find his bleep and guide it towards your entrance of your bleep.
Mr. Sayers.
Bleep, scary. There's other.
Mr. Sayers, I would have to ask.
Okay. Is that book not good enough? What about A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah Maas? I wanted every glorious inch of him in me. Reese shuddered, and I watched his bleep twitch. When I stopped caring, he nudged bleep into my entrance and paused.
Mr. Sayers.
Do we think that material is okay in our schools? Why do we want that freedom in our school district? Because these kids that are reading these books are 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. They take those books home so their siblings can get a hold of that stuff as well. Do we find that appropriate in our school district? Do we? Because that is absurd to have explicit sexual material between minors to be read by minors in our school district. Like, what kind of world are we living in today? So these are two of many books and many other books that have not been found yet that provide deeply disturbing sexual material. I never thought that I would see the day that our school district not only provides but promotes graphic, detailed scenes between minors and to be read by